2, 1. And welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, where today shit is gonna get very creepy. I am joining my friend Zippy in going into the old chateau.
Oh no.
Oh hey,
no.
There's an item outside here.
I already went inside. Dang. I don't even remember. I remember exactly which room Rotom is in as well. It's like this one, right?
Oh, I'm already getting... okay. What?
Oh, I walked into the wrong room.
Was there a ghost?
No, there was, however, remember that painting in the old chateau that has the red eyes? It's infinitely worse.
Okay, don't spoil it for me. Don't spoil it for me. Okay, so I just want to take the moment to say, for those who don't know what the big deal with the old chateau is, this is a place where an entire family was supposedly killed or murdered by act of poisoning. This is evident because if you go into the dining room or the kitchen, and you look into the trash can, there is supposedly an antidote for the poison. But we don't know if it was a suicide, we don't know if it was planned, we don't know if it was an accident, we don't know nothing. But we know that there are some ghosts that haunt this very chateau to this day. And it's kind of depressing.
Oh no! Oh, I made a mistake! Oh, what a mistake!
So, I decided to go in about the same time as Zippy. He's probably ahead of me, but I wanted to do this together with him.
It's because, listen, this place stuck out to me, when I was a kid because it terrified me, and as such, I pretty much remember the entire layout.
I found an old chateau. An old old chateau with the old chateau.
The old chateau, is the thing that heals any status condition once, right?
Yep.
Alright, then I'll be saving that for an emergency. I found a Ghastly. So, can we just point something out? Ghastly's eyes are not actually attached to its body. Hello? I think my internet went out again. Alright. Ah, crap.
It has to be night.
What do you have to do again?
So, did you wait?
If it's like it was in the original, you have to have the national dex.
Oh, okay, well, then that just made me coming here completely pointless. Never mind.
So, guys, did you hear what I said before?
About what?
Ghastly's eyes aren't attached to its body.
Yeah, that makes sense, because its body is literally just a ball of gas.
Oh yeah, Ghastly. Right, duh. Also, for those who watched the previous episode where I went underground, it turns out, with all due respect, Zippy and I are both apparently idiots because we just now realized how to get digger drills. We were supposed to talk to the old man who gave us the Explorer kit in the first place.
I don't like that painting. I don't like it at all. Oh, man.
Now, for those who might think that the old chateau's charm has been, withered by this remake, I think it has its ways of making up for that, if you think so.
Okay. So, I just found... That's the room. That's the room with the creepy ghost girl that would sometimes appear, and she'd run up into that room in the upstairs, right? The one on the far right?
Yep.
That people used to say, you can fight her, which was totally not true, by the way.
You can fight her, and she has a level 100 Giratina, which is totally untrue.
Yeah.
Why the hell would a ghost girl have a level 100 Giratina in an old abandoned place like this?
Okay, do you have a rock type that knows Smackdown, Loy?
Let me look.
Because I used Smackdown on Ghastly just now, and the animation was fucking hilarious because the way the battle like environment is in this place, when you use Smackdown, Ghastly like flies upwards and then falls back down through the ceiling.
I think I don't know if my Pokemon wanted to learn Smackdown, but I didn't let it because I don't think I needed it. But that does sound hilarious.
Loy.
Yeah?
Loy, do me a favor.
Oh my god.
Did you find the painting?
Yeah.
I hate it.
Oh my god, that actually makes me uncomfortable. I hate it.
I just realized you can inspect things in here.
Yeah.
Damn, why couldn't this have come out last month? I would have loved to do this on stream for Halloween. What's in this garbage can?
Oh god, no, I fucking hate this painting. Oh, and of course the glowing eyes stop when you walk right up to it.
No, but like do me a favor and go into one of the rooms next to it real quick.
Oh, I did.
Look at its eyes now that you're in another room.
No, I'm currently fighting a Ghastly right now. But like,
oh, I hate that painting.
I hate it so much.
I mean, the Ghastlies in here can't touch this, honestly.
I kind of wish they would. I kind of wish they would endure. Oh no! Don't do that. Don't make the eyes not glow and then glow when I load back in. No, fucking hate that.
No, but go into one of the rooms next to the room the painting is actually in, and then look at the edge of your screen where the painting is.
No. No.
Wow.
It's looking towards me. I'm gonna send a screenshot, Dave.
Oh my god, I hate it. It's so much worse than I could have imagined.
Take a good close look at it.
You can't even, the quality, you can't tell actually if the quality is a little low, but it looks so much worse when you're actually in the game doing it.
Yeah,
it looks so bad.
Full-size screenshot, so I'm gonna go ahead and send that. This is
okay.
The fucking worst.
I have a question.
Yeah? God, it's like it's actually looking at me. I hate it. Oh god, I don't like this. The painting in the DS version was way more tame.
Okay, so Dave, I have a question.
What?
I am in the dining room right now. There are stains on the table, like, I can't tell if they're holes in the tablecloth or spots where the tablecloth is wet. And I don't know what's worse to think about.
What do you mean, wet?
You'll understand if you go to the dining room. It looks...
I found a dread plate. There is text engraved in the back of the obtained plate. When the universe was created, its shards became this plate.
So, Loy.
Kind of ridiculous that the dread plate is there.
Why?
The dread plate is the dark one, right?
Yeah.
What's it for?
For Arceus.
Yes.
Oh. Oh, okay. I don't want to be in this painting room. I forgot that's that. That's
So,
what that was.
Loy.
Yeah.
I made a calculative error in coming here because we can't actually get Rotom yet.
Why is that?
Because you need the national dex, apparently.
Oh.
So, I basically came here for no reason. This also means we're gonna have to come back later. Ah, yes, I found the antidote we were talking about.
Dave.
What?
hate that. You know what the worst part is, Loy?
What?
You might not have noticed that if I hadn't pointed it out to you.
It's looking at me. It makes me so fucking uncomfortable.
You're next.
No. Don't even, Dave. Don't even.
I mean, I don't... This is just... It's sending chills down my spine, right? But I actually don't feel that threatened, considering the Ghastlies in here get one-shotted by my Graveler. Also, the music. God, the music. I think I've found everything there is to find in here for now.
Okay, I see what you mean about the, about whether these are holes or stains. And I have an answer you're not gonna like.
What?
They're stains. Because if they were holes, the little green line in the tablecloth would not be there.
Yeah.
Oh god. So... Oh my god. I mean, at least they're not like darkened stain. I don't... Oh
okay,
my god.
Here's my take if they're stains. They have to have been created recently, because if they weren't, they would have dried up by now.
Yeah.
I'm leaving. I don't like it here.
Oh, there it is. There's the antidote.
Oh god.
It's so unsettling to know that someone threw away the antidote.
My question, this is my big boy question here. Why the hell did someone build a big ass mansion thing in the middle of the forest to begin with?
Here's my question. There's 5 rooms in the upstairs floor, right?
Yeah.
Why are there seats for like 20 people?
I don't know. Probably in case they had guests over. But,
There's only 5 rooms. Where the hell are they gonna sleep? On the table?
I mean, there's 2 beds in one of the room.
Yeah, but I don't think there's nearly enough for like 20 people.
I mean, I think they took the ghosts that used to appear in there out in this version, because I didn't see a single ghost while I was in there.
I think that would have just made things so much worse. Maybe it's like it only appears on occasion.
I don't know, but honestly, I don't think the ghosts would have been that spooky, to be honest, because they usually just appear as like models or sprites of something that's already in the game, except partly see-through.
Yeah, but still, imagine seeing a little ghost girl just standing there.
She doesn't even... No, Loy. She doesn't even just stand there. She actively runs away from you. And you can't catch her no matter how hard you try.
Fucking creepy-ass place. It's like... apparently it's like... said something about how it seems like the TV is staring.
Yeah, that's because that's where Rotom is if you come back when you have the National Dex.
Oh, you know what? The way the TV antennas look, that kind of does remind me of Rotom.
It used to look different in the original game, but, you know.
So yeah, that's Rotom staring at me.
Yeah, you just need to come back when you have the National Dex to get it.
Okay.
But unfortunately, that does mean you have to come back. At least if you want to complete your Pokedex, anyway.
I mean, this place wouldn't be so bad if it weren't for that fucking painting.
I don't like the stains on the table either.
I don't know what the stains are.
I have to imagine they're either ectoplasm or like the blood of recent victims or some shit. But it doesn't look red enough to be blood, so I'm not as inclined to believe that theory.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess it's probably just ectoplasm.
I would hope so, considering Ghastly are all around there. God, that place gives me the creeps.
Alright, well, I'm going back underground now.
And I'm gonna go talk to the old man for the mission.
I want to figure out how the group thing works at some point.
Yeah, but at least we can still kind of see each other.
Yeah. I'm actually gonna... never mind. I was gonna say I'm gonna go down in alone mode just to do the mission and then go back in a online mode, but never mind.
Where's the old man again?
The underground man, he's in the house next to the Pokemon Center.
Oh, okay, there we go. Hey, you. How was it down in the underground? Grand Underground. Big and empty, I would think. But that's just because you're a novice spelunker. There are many things hidden down there that are invisible to the naked eye. In my next test, I want you to dig up some treasures for me. While underground, check the radar for any spots of yellow light. Go to such location and search your treasure by pressing the A button. I once again started sounding like Professor Oak.
I mean, I'm not gonna say it. I was gonna say something that kind of would sound bad, especially if you're recording.
Professor, why aren't you wearing any pants? I'm not sure, Ash. Anyway, there's one more Pokemon here. It's a Pikachu. But I wanted Agumon. That's Digimon, Ash. This is Pokemon. Love it.
There's 2 more things in this wall, apparently.
So at the time of recording this video, I actually have like gone spelunking around here a lot, and I found a crap ton of treasures. Like skull fossils, star piece.
I hope you don't have to successfully extract everything for it to count.
I don't think. I mean, if he just asks you to extract something specific, I think you just have to get that specific thing.
He didn't even ask me to extract anything specific. He just said go find treasure.
A pretty heart-shaped scale that is extremely rare. Some people are happy to receive one. I don't even know what these are for.
They're for the move tutor, I believe.
Oh.
Ah, I see you were able to use your radar effectively. Nice. There it is.
So if I press R1, as you can see, it'll tell you where to start digging. Ping! I've also learned a couple of things while digging. For instance, if there are little cracks in the wall, if you do this, you can get rid of both cracked parts. If you look closely, like right here, you can see a tiny little bit of red. That means there's something hidden underneath the dirt, and that's a very clear signification, symbol, something, of something hidden underground. Ooh, ooh, that's a big something. Oh, it's just a prism. Dink, dink. Everything was dug up.
Oh, I'm stuck now.
Why?
Because I did one task, and his next task is make a secret base, and I'm like, you can't just expect me to decide on where I want a secret base to be that quickly.
Oh boy. I mean, nobody can really see each other, so I don't think we have to worry about anyone breaking into our base.
I could just go in, offline mode, even if that was a concern.
Yeah.
I want to place my base somewhere convenient where I have access to treasure and a array of Pokemon that I might conceivably want. Like, for example, starters.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at the full map of the Grand Underground.
Yeah?
And it kind of looks like every area of the Grand Underground, like every separate area, has one of those really big areas, like the square things, but they're really big. Every one of them has one of its own, except for the middle area, which has 2. The middle area is also the biggest area, so I suppose that makes sense.
Yeah. Ooh, I got a big, rare mammoth swine statue plus sparkly thing. So this right here, folks, is a very, very rare statue. The green ones are rare. And the little symbols on the boxes indicate what Pokemon type statue they are. So they look like a snowflake. That means it's going to be any one kind of an ice type.
Something pinged in the wall.
Alright, so let's go back up, and let's see if that old man is gonna, commend us on our, progress. Hey. Hey. One Punch Man and 50 years older. Hi.
How are there 3 things in this wall? What the fuck?
Digger drill!
There's no way. I don't believe it. What's this? Oh, okay. What's that?
Do you know, so I have registered a shortcut for my, thing, so I just have to press plus, and I can open up my, underground thing.
Yeah, I have no idea where this is. Oh well.
So, if I'm in an area like Eterna City, and I go back underground, do I just go back down to where I was before I went back up?
No, I don't think so, but you do return. When you go up, you return to where you were when you went down.
Okay, so I think a very nice spot for my base to remember will be right below the guy's house.
I have an idea. We can move it later if we get another drill, right? I guess the first thing to do is find out how to get other drills. Like, do the people down here just sell them now?
Don't know.
Yes, they do. Cool. That's nice. Well, that's easy enough, I guess. Alright. Well, now that I know I can just easily replace the digger drills, I'm gonna go to the surface for a second. And I'm gonna pick a place to put my secret base. And this is gonna be a lot of, going down and coming back up, but, you know.
Yeah. I really hope I can make a lot more room here, because some of these statues take up a fuck ton of space.
Yeah. Okay, so I think I know where I'm gonna put my base, at least for now.
Yeah?
I can't get there yet, so I might move it there later, but I always did like Snow Point City, so at some point I might move it under Snow Point City, but for now, I'm gonna put it somewhere else. Alright. I'm gonna go underground alone for a second. This is a nice This is a nice little spot right here. Put it right.
Oh, duh! I can buy pedestals, of course. But I don't know why I'd want to. I don't know what pedestals would really do for me, unless they just make the statue smaller.
I don't know. Okay.
Perfect.
All right.
Beautiful. Oh. That's handy.
What?
Apparently some of the statues have a special effect where these Glaceon statues, or like maybe the green mammal swine statue, the reason it's so special is because it raises the, I don't know if it's the mammoth swine statue, but it raises I think it raises the spawn rate of ice type Pokemon.
Oh. Wait, so like, how do you check?
You go into your base and there's that little orb. You select statue effect and it tells you what certain statues do. That's if you place them.
Ah. Okay. Well,
Time to yeet myself back up. Why for yeet?
oh, I see. Okay. Wait, what did I just...
Quick balls, dust balls, dive balls.
Wait, is that a photo feature?
What?
I pressed Y while I was in my secret base, like, without having a menu open, and it, like, did this thing where the camera was, like, at eye height, and I couldn't move, but I could, like, rotate the camera and stuff.
Oh, cool.
Nice. Alright, I guess that's gonna be it for my base for now.
I want to try to get a pedestal to see if that'll do.
I have pedestals. I bought them in Veilstone.
Oh hey, now you can get digger drills for 10 red gems.
I think it depends on which person you're talking to, because the person I talked to wanted 10 blue spheres. Anyway, let's go up.
I am not really doing anything else with these pale spears.
What did you do?
I'm gonna buy a square pedestal M.
How many pale spheres do you have?
He wants 10 and I have 9.
Oh.
We'll see what this pedestal does. You know what's great about petting a cat?
What?
If it likes to be pet, if it's like laying on its side and it's like sitting up, the moment you start petting it, it just lays its head down like, oh yes, right there. Yeah. And they start purring really loud, like, oh yes. What?
I completed the mission for doing for making a secret base, and then was able to complete the next mission without even having to go back down there because I already did it while I was down there.
Oh wow. What do you ask for?
He asked me to decorate my secret base a bit.
Oh yeah, I already did that. Sharing same brain cell, boy.
Ooh. He gave me a pedestal. Ah.
What?
Well, that's fun.
What?
The last task that he wants me to do. I'm not gonna say it, but that's fun.
Oh boy. How do I place a pedestal?
You press A on a statue and hit pedestal. Like, you have to select a statue that's already placed in your base.
Oh, okay, okay.
Damn, it's already 11:30. It's already 11:03. What the fuck? Where does time go?
Right? The hell, it's not letting me place the pedestal. What the hell? I mean, does it only work for medium-sized statues? Okay.
I think the pedestal size depends on what kind of statue it is, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, so it basically like... Okay, I get it. So the pedestal, basically takes up the 4 squares that the statue was already taken up.
Yeah.
People are so stupid sometimes.
Why?
What happened?
This person's like, I'm going to make a nonsense yet intriguing theory about the Sinnoh region, and it basically amounts to it's not real, it's basically purgatory, and you're playing as a legendary Pokemon that's playing human. And there are 2 problems with this theory.
Yeah.
The first is that part of their quote-unquote evidence is involving a glitch. And the second is that they argue that the player is Azelf, even though Mesprit makes the strongest bond with the player.
What the fuck? Why are people so dumb?
People always make edgy theories about everything. I swear.
They're like, Cynthia is Arceus, and when you go through the Void glitch to try to get to Arceus, you have to battle Cynthia, so it's like Arceus saying, what the hell are you doing? No, it's like the game is saying, you're not even supposed to be here. What the heck is going on?
People be wild, man.
Hey.
You made yourself a secret base, yes, but it's totally empty, is it not? It is not. Not to worry, you can place statues in your own secret base as you see fit. Aha, you managed to decorate your secret base. I knew I recognized a top-notch spelunker like you. Square pedestal XS. Ooh, wait, extra small?
Yeah. I don't like you right now, game.
Find someone else's secret base.
I don't like this game right now.
Guys, guess
Yeah?
what, guys? You know how we were talking earlier about spookums?
Yeah.
Guys,
Yeah?
you know how I was saying earlier that I hate when when you're doing the digging minigame and the wall is made up mostly of gray, like rock that you have to hit with the hammer a few times?
Yeah.
I put this in spoiler because holy shit, what the frick?
Anyway, the game heard me say I don't like when the wall is made all of gray stone and said, or most of gray stone, and the game said, oops, all gray stone.
Dick.
Are you saying dick to Dave or me?
To what the game's doing. Hey Dave, I have only one thing to say about that.
I have a question, Dave.
What?
Was that made by that frickin' God of War director guy who did the insanely realistic renders of the Smash characters?
I don't know.
Cause
I
damn,
found
it
it on
kinda
Google.
looks like it was, you know?
I don't know. I found it on Google.
Here you go, Dave.
I mean, you're not wrong.
You know what? You know what?
Your dot, except not.
Hey Zippy, come back to this wall real quick.
Yeah.
Come back to where I am.
Okay. Dude, it's showing me, like, something right here, but I don't know what the heck it's showing me. What the fuck?
Did you see me disappear?
Yes, but you disappeared into nothingness. Do you... Literally look at this. So, I'm gonna turn on my screen share for a second. There's nothing here for me. And then if you look at the map, there's like a glowy blue thing that's the same color as your dot over here.
Wait, go back up. Are you pressing A?
Yes.
Wait, I want to see what this looks like on mine. Go back up to me. I want to see what it looks like when I go into my base. I
You just
just
fucking disappeared.
just
He's just like, he's just walking into the wall and it's just like,
I'm gonna assume this is your base that it's trying to show me right here. But where the... how am I supposed to get in?
he's just walking into the wall and Don's just like, Lucas, that's a wall. And then Lucas just faces through the wall and Don's like, what the?
let's see. Enter someone's secret base.
I can clearly see...
So how does this make you guys feel?
Wait. Can you try doing the ping thing? Go up to the wall and do the ping thing.
Which wall? This one?
Yeah. Oh.
Let's try this one. I'm just pressing all the buttons at this point. Wait, can I use my bike down here? Nope. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
So how does this make you feel?
I am so confused.
I'm confused too.
Did your, like, thing spawn inside a wall or something?
I don't think so.
It almost looks like it's not, like, it looks like it's just past this wall on the map. You see that?
Maybe you should both try going to the surface and then coming back down.
Wait, Zippy, I have an idea.
What?
Have you made your base yet? Oh wait, no, you have. Okay, so can you lead me to where it is?
I guess. Wait, that's the wrong way. Oh
Alright,
well, we
wait,
can
what?
cut through here. Wait, not if I run into a Psyduck.
You ran into a Gastrodon.
I ran into a Psyduck on my screen.
It's a Gastrodon on mine.
I'm just gonna run away from... Why does this Psyduck have Cloud 9?
I can't tell you how fucking funny this looks. You're talking about a Psyduck and it's clearly a Gastrodon. Fuck. Zippy, wait, Zippy, wait.
I don't even know if I'm going the right way, hang on. Oh yeah, we got a long way to walk, mighty dude.
That's fine.
I'm so fucking confused. I wanna know what that... That has to be your secret base that I'm seeing on the map, but I can't access it. God.
Ah! I just got flattened by a Gastrodon. What the fuck?
Okay, I want to check something, actually.
Okay.
Do I need, like, a special item to access your secret base?
I feel like he would have told you.
I'm so confused. I'm actually so confused. What the hell?
I'm getting my...
Wait, I can turn your statue effect off? That's dick!
What?
Oh, wait, never mind. That's so dick.
You know what else is dick?
What?
I got my ass handed to me by a Gastrodon.
Wait, what happened to when all your Pokemon got knocked out?
Not all of them got knocked out.
Oh.
I don't like Gastrodon though. All these Pokemon in here are mean.
There used to be a way to get a healing, like, machine in your base. I don't know if you can still do that, though.
I don't know.
But I kind of like the old secret bases better anyway, because, like, it seems like in this one it's just statues. In the old one you could get, like, beds and cabinets and stuff. It felt more like a house.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll... That would kind of suck, but maybe they'll add it as a DLC. Oh, hey, a Chingling. Guess who's gonna fight a Chingling? Deep, deep.
Episode Platinum.
Go Geonosis.
That'd be cool.
Do it.
I mean,
Okay.
they could even make it so that the Giratina in Episode Platinum is one that you can't catch. You know why?
Why?
Cause you can get the Grisius orb in this one, but to get it, you have to take a special slate to Ramanas Park after you enter the Hall of Fame. And it still summons a Giratina, but it's level 100 and you can't catch it.
Wait, what do you mean?
You still catch Giratina in Turnback Cave.
Oh. But what does that have to do with the method of getting the Grisius orb in this?
That's how you get the Grisius orb, is you take a special slate to Ramanas Park.
Oh well. I'm throwing a quick ball at this Chingling. Let's go. Pop! Wow, you're really about to undo my hard work like that, you bitch. Look at that thing's size.
Okay, so I found my friend's base, he found mine. Let's see what our next task is.
It also apparently only happens when you're underground with other people.
Seen lights with different colors at the spots where you can dig for treasure. You can find differently colored lights when you communicate with other spelunkers. Ooh.
Outside my window. What?
Take a look at my screen.
Okay, hang on.
Take a close look.
Says your stream is paused.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So I'm just digging around, right?
Yeah.
I just saw someone else's pickaxe and hammer digging in the same spot as I was.
Oh. No.
I don't know why, it just kinda happened.
I don't think you're gonna get them all.
Where the hell would... I hate it when it does that.
When it does what?
When you like find 3 items and like the 4th one is just not anywhere. What the hell is this? What kind of...
Meryl!
Oh yeah. So, am I the only one who always stares at the top of the bronze song because I always think that's its head?
It's literally a bell, yeah.
Oh.
It's a bronze bell.
Oh. Oh, I can totally see that now. That's so weird though.
Yeah, you know what's weirder?
What?
The fact that it evolves from Bronzor, which is a bronze mirror.
I thought it was a gear.
Nope, it's a mirror.
Oh. I guess bronze zong, like, it's supposed to be like a gong, like what a bell does. Or... oh, something good may happen in the Grand Underground. So yeah, I might be able to find more glittery statues. Also, apparently these subterranean areas with all the Pokemon are actually meant for more rare Pokemon that don't really show up elsewhere.
Yep.
2 confirmed. Okay, so this right here, the way this looks, I think this is actually a rare statue box. The way it looks different from the typical orange color. What now?
It is, yes.
Oh, okay. You're good. Carnivine. Ah yes, remember when he always attacked James whenever he threw him out?